Hello you guys! Welcome back to the vlog. Oh, the sun just went behind a cloud. Hello? Welcome to my September reset vlog. I am so excited for this video. We have a lot to reset for September. There's gonna be a lot of new things happening in September and we're gonna be starting a lot of things. So this video is perfect for helping me organize my thoughts and get ready for the new upcoming month. You might notice that I am still at home in this video. That's because I am pre-filming. Basically, by the time September rolls around for me, I will be in the middle of starting a ton of new things. I will have just moved in and just started classes, and I have a feeling I'm gonna be very overwhelmed. So I wanted to film this video in advance and kind of get reset for September before I leave, because I feel like it wouldn't make a ton of sense to have just arrived in a new place and do a reset vlog, because I'll still be getting settled. Like, there won't be anything to reset because I'll have just gotten there. So that's why we are resetting here before I leave. But I'm still really excited to share this video with you guys, go over how my August went, and get ready for September. So let's start this video off on a good note. I have one errand to run and I want to stop at Starbucks so we can kick this off on the right foot. So let's go get a fun little drink and then we're gonna come back and see how I did on my August goals and set some brand new goals for a brand new month.
I'm out of reasons, I'm out of rhyme, but I'll only tell you that I'm out of time. I'm sick of love songs, I'm tired of this, and I wanna tell you straight just like it is.
Mango Dragon Fruit Refresher,
You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, honestly, over no.
Okay, we are back. I got my Starbucks. This is the Mango Dragon Fruit Refresher, and then instead of water, you ask for it with black tea. So good. Cheers. Now, let's talk goals. First, we're gonna go over like how I did with my August goals, and then we're gonna move into setting my goals for September. Spoiler alert, I didn't do very well on my August goals. I've decided I think that August is my least favorite month of the year. It just kind of feels like the longest Sunday ever. That's kind of what I've decided. I was not productive during August. I was really off my game on like my social media, my YouTube, my Instagram. It's so bright. Oh no. Let me try to fix that. Hold on. I'm gonna hope that you can see me because I can't see myself. It's too bright. Also, if you can see me sweating my butt off, act like you can't. Okay, so for August, I had 6 goals that I wanted to work on. I will list them on screen right here, but they were to make my bed every day, use my phone for less than 6 hours a day, like have my screen time as less than 6 hours a day, work out 3 times a week, do daily hot girl walks, cook for myself at least once a week, and read at least 2 books. All right, we are going to go through them quick. Make my bed every day, I definitely did not do. I had such a good morning routine going in July, like towards the end of July. Like, I would wake up, make my bed, get changed, go on a hot girl walk, come back, cook myself breakfast. And that was my morning routine and it was perfect. And then for some reason, I threw that away in August. Like, I just stopped doing that. And I'm not even sure why. I think it was because August was a really abnormal month for me. Like, we had a lot of like family visits and then we went on vacation. And then I'm about to leave again for school. So like there was just a lot happening. I think that's why it kind of got thrown off, like my morning routine got thrown off. But either way, I did not make my bed every day. So I guess we failed at that goal. Next, less than 6 hours of screen time a day. I've actually been doing really well at this. I'm really proud of myself. Let's see. So I am currently at 5 hours and 31 minutes of screen time. I'm really proud of that. I know it's still a lot, but it's less than I'm used to. Last week, I was at 4 hours and 34 minutes. I succeeded at this goal. I'm really proud of myself, you guys. That was not easy, but I honestly filled the time with reading more. So I guess it worked out. Next, I have workout 3 times a week. I failed miserably at this. I did not work out 3 times a week. I don't think I worked out 3 times. I did like close my exercise ring a bunch by like going on a walk or going on a bike ride, but I never did like a Pilates class or anything like that. Like, I never like did a dedicated like workout. So that is definitely something that I'm going to have roll over into my September goals, but we'll get there in a second. Same thing, daily hot girl walks. I have not done a single hot girl walk this month. Oops. Next, we have cook once a week. I think I did this, but it's also like once a week is not a lot at all. So Like, to be 100% honest, I cannot remember if I did this goal. I think I did. I think I made like pasta one night every week, but it was not an impressive way that I fulfilled this goal, so I don't really know if that counts. And then my last goal was read 2 full books, which I did do. I'm really, really proud of myself. We'll talk about books in just a second, but I did read 2 full books and then some, so that was really exciting. So I think I want to increase the number of books that I read in September, which leads us perfectly into my goal setting section for September. So some of these are definitely going to be very similar because these are habits that I'm trying to build in my life, not just like for 1 month. Okay, so for my September goals, I'm going to change make my bed every day into clean my apartment once a week, or like at least once a week. Like I said in the beginning, one of the reasons I'm pre-filming this video is because I'm about to move, and I'll be moving into a brand new apartment. I'll be living with some of the same girls that I lived with last year, so you guys already know Morgan and Rose, and we'll get into that in my moving vlog. But we'll all be living in a brand new apartment building, so I want to keep it clean and like get started on a good note. So I'm going to make that one of my goals, to like not just organize but like clean, like dust, vacuum, Swiffer, wipe down the countertops, all of that stuff at least once a week. I'm going to keep my less than 6 hours a day of screen time goal. I think that really helped me keep my screen time down, and it really helped me figure out like what is necessary screen time for me and my jobs versus what is just like mindlessly scrolling on TikTok and Instagram. Like, what I mean by that, I work full time for my social media. Like, I work full time for YouTube, full time for Instagram, and like that is by choice, but it does mean that I spend a lot of time on my phone. That's kind of unavoidable. I like my workout 3 times a week goal. I think that is going to stay as well. I'm debating also starting a new Chloe Ting challenge in September because I haven't done one since end of June / like beginning of July. So it's been a while since I've done a Chloe Ting challenge, and you guys know I love my Chloe Ting challenges. My apartment is also going to have a really nice gym, so hopefully that'll motivate me to work out more. I'm going to get rid of the cooking once a week goal because I'm going to be cooking no matter what at school, so I don't really need to set that as a goal. It's just something that's going to happen if I want to feed myself. So I'm going to replace that goal for September with a school-related goal, and that goal is to start my assignments the day they're assigned rather than waiting until the day before they're due, or worse, the day that they're due. So basically I want to get ahead of my schoolwork and like really stay on top of my schoolwork. I'm gonna be a senior in college this year, so I am really, really hoping to just stay on top of everything, just keep my stress levels low, like just have a really good stress-free or low stress senior year. And then finally, my last goal is going to be about books. So clearly setting my goal for 2 full books wasn't high enough. I'm going to try for September to read 3 full books, which doesn't feel like you're increasing that much, but also like I feel like books are getting longer. But I want to read 3 full books, and I've got a really good book list, so let's move on to my books that I read in August and my September book list. Okay, let's talk about books. So in my August reset vlog, I told you guys that my goal was to read 2 full books in the month of August, and I have achieved that goal. I've actually gone above and beyond for that goal. I read 3 full books, and I finished the second half of the book I read in July. So I was a busy girl. I read a lot in August. Okay, so first I finished the second half of Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. And like I said in my August reset vlog, that book was funky. I still feel weird about that book. It just made me, I don't know, uncomfortable. As you guys might know, I do book reviews in my bullet journal, and I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars in my book review. So I'm still figuring out how I feel about this book, but let's just move on. Okay, next, the second book I read in August was Beach Read by Emily Henry, and you guys, this was so good. I could not recommend this enough. So good. I read it in 2 days and a morning, which is so fast for me. I absolutely love this. I rated it 4.5 out of 5 stars. It was so good. This was definitely more of the genre that I typically read, romance, young adult, like realistic fiction. The next book that I read was kind of out of normal for me, out of the norm. The next book I read was One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. This is a murder mystery, and you guys, it was so good. This is definitely sparking a murder mystery obsession for me. I can feel it. I know I can feel it. This one I ended up rating 5 out of 5 stars. It was chef's kiss. It was so good. And the final book that I read in August was The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren, and it was kind of a disappointing note to end on. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't love this book. The characters were supposed to have this insane chemistry, and they just straight up didn't, in my opinion. So I haven't finished my book review for this one yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna give it 2 out of 5 stars. I know there's some other Christina Lauren books that are super popular on like Book Talk that I would like to try, but I am a little bit nervous now because I didn't love the writing style of this book, and I feel like it would be harder to go buy more of her books knowing that like I didn't love this one. I feel like the concept of this book was super interesting and had a lot of potential, but the actual execution wasn't great in my humble opinion. So those are all the books that I read in August. Like I said in the beginning, I am pre-filming this video, so August isn't over yet for me as I'm filming this, so there's a good chance that I might start another book before August is over. But even if I do, it's gonna be a book that's already on my like September book list. So it's all kind of fluid. It all kind of flows anyway. So speaking of which, let's move on to my September book list, the books that I want to read in September. Like I mentioned in my goals segment, I want to read at least 3 full books in September. So I've got 3 books on my list, and then I've also got some that I'm like cataloging for like October and November as well. So the first book I want to read in September is Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. This book, I am so excited to read this book. It's getting such good reviews on Book Talk, and it's just beautiful. And the story seems really interesting. It seems like the same idea as what I normally read, same like romance, YA, realistic fiction. I'm really excited to read this book. So this will be the first book that I start reading for September. If anything, this will be the book that I start like now for me. So like at the end of August, and it kind of rolls into September. But I feel like it's thick enough that it'll still count as a full book for September, even if I start reading it at the end of August. So this is book number 1 on my September book list. Next, we have While We Were Dating by Jasmine Guillory. I feel like this is making me sound really girly and like a sap, but I love romance books. Like, they're just so fun. Like the YA, like enemies to lovers or like friends to lovers, just it's so good. And I've had a lot of people tell me that I would really like this book, so I am excited to read this. This will probably be my second read of September. And finally, the last book on my September book list is One of Us is Next by Karen M. McManus. That is the sequel to One of Us is Lying. Like I said, I absolutely loved this book, and I loved the writing style, so I really want to read everything that Karen McManus has written. So I'm going to read the follow-up, like the sequel to this book at the end of September, and that'll lead me like into October, and I feel like that's the perfect time to start getting into murder mysteries. So I am really excited. Those are the 3 books that I am planning on reading this month. If you guys have any book recommendations or any books that you think I would like or anything like that, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear about your favorite books. But that is it for books. Let's move on. Okay, the last thing I want to do in this vlog is to make my September spread in my bullet journal. And because we are going back into fall, I'm going to go back to my old version of how I do my monthly spreads. So it's going to be a 2-page spread instead of just 1. So for the summer, I've been doing this condensed spread where I do kind of my habit trackers, like this intro page on one side, and on the other, I do my content planner. But during the school year, I did it like this, where it was my intro page with a little mini calendar of all my events for the month, and then my habit trackers on this side of the page. And then on the next 2 pages, I would do my content planner as a full 2-page spread. And I think I'm going to go back to that method. And then, as you guys know, I do all of my monthly spreads in a different color. So for September, I'm going to be doing this really pretty periwinkle blue. This is just from the Mild Liners highlighters kit. I got them on Amazon. I will link them down below. But I felt like this would be a good like summer to fall transitional color. I want to save the browns and the oranges and like the really like fall colors for October and November. So I'm gonna do September in this kind of like periwinkle blue. And I'm gonna make those spreads and I will be back with you shortly.
Show me your love like it is, like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get, you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless, breathless.
Okay, you guys, the spread is done. It turned out really well. Actually, really happy with the color that I picked. I did change my mind on the like size of the spread that I wanted to do, and I ended up just sticking with the kind of condensed version. So let me show you guys the pages in a little more detail. Okay, so here is the finished spread. It's almost identical to the other ones that I've done this summer. Like I said, I went with the condensed version, so it's just these 2 pages. Over here, we have my habit tracker and my obsessions. So this is where I keep track of these 6 habits. I have make my bed, post on my Instagram stories, close my exercise ring, drink a full bottle of water, work in my bullet journal or in my Notion, and read a full chapter or more of whatever book I'm reading. And then down here, I track my obsessions and the things that I'm like interested in during the month. And then my content planner, this is the same exact one that I've been using for almost a year now. The only thing that changed on this page was my quote and my goals. So I pick a different quote for my content planner every month, and this month I chose I am mine before I am anyone else's. I am a huge people pleaser, so I think that's really important for me to remember, like going into the school year when there's going to be a lot of people asking a lot of things of me. I need to remember to like put myself first and make sure that I am also a priority. And then down here, I set my goals for September for my social media. So let's go through those quick. First, I'll go over the goals that I had for August. So we'll start with YouTube. The 4 goals that I had in August for YouTube: 4,600 subscribers, 500 or more views on each video that I posted, posting at 11 a.m. every time I post, and uploading on Sundays and Thursdays. I did not reach a single one of these goals. August just ended up being a really off month for me. Like I said in my like goal setting segment, I don't love August. I ended up taking like a lot of breaks and a lot of time off, and I really didn't post that much on any of my social media platforms in August, so it's not surprising that I didn't see any growth. So for September, I'm keeping some of the same goals and I'm changing a few of them. So my goals for September for YouTube, I'm aiming for 5,000 subscribers, which feels like a lot, but I'm also posting really popular video topics in September. Like I'll have my move-in vlog, my first day of classes, college weeks in my life, all of that kind of stuff. It's just gonna be a lot of really like highly searched content, so I'm probably going to be bringing in a lot of traffic on those videos. I'm keeping the 500 or more views per video goal. A goal, this is very specific, that I'm setting for myself. I want 11 a.m. scheduled uploads by at least the day before my video is supposed to go up. This entire summer, I've gotten really behind where I'll be editing the video that's supposed to be posted on the day that I'm supposed to be posting it, and it just makes me feel really behind and really like not in control. So I really want to, during the school year, be super on top of my game, have my videos like fully edited and ready to post. So all I have to do is schedule them and they go up automatically at 11 a.m. on Sundays. Which brings me to my next goal, which is to upload once a week on Sundays. If I ever have any like bonus content, it'll go up on Thursdays, but my primary uploading day going forward is going to be Sundays. Okay, let's move on to Instagram. For August, my Instagram goals were 900 followers. I wanted to get at least 1,000 views on each reel that I posted. I wanted to post mini vlog style reels 2 times a week and post to like pictures to my feed on Tuesdays and Saturdays. This was another section. Didn't meet any of these. I didn't do a single mini vlog. So I'm backing off. I'm giving myself a little bit of grace for that for September. So my goals for September, I'm keeping my 900 follower goal. I'm also keeping the 1,000 views per reel goal, but I'm just going down to posting 3 times a week again for reels. It doesn't all have to be mini vlog content. I just want to post 3 times a week and get back into the swing of doing that. And then I also want to post 2 times a week to my feed, but it doesn't need to be Tuesdays and Saturdays. It can be whatever day I want. And finally, we have TikTok. My August TikTok goals were 150 followers, 500 or more views per TikTok, 2 times a week posting mini vlogs and uploading on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Yeah. Guess what happened? I didn't meet any of those goals. So I am keeping most of them. I want to shoot for 150 followers still. I also want to still shoot for 500 views per TikTok. But again, I'm just doing post 3 times a week. It doesn't need to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If that's easier, I can post on those days. But if it's easier to post, on a Saturday or something, just want to post 3 times a week. It can be whatever content. Doesn't all have to be mini vlogs. And then I did just put in their lifestyle content as a goal to help focus myself on the mini vlogs. I'm keeping it very low key for September because I'm starting a lot of new things in September and I don't want to take on too much. But that is my completed September bullet journal spread. I always feel so much better after I set these up. Okay, so now that I'm done with my September spread in my bullet journal, I am fully reset and ready for a brand new month. I absolutely love doing these monthly reset vlogs. They've become one of my favorite recurring videos on my channel, so I hope you guys enjoyed as well. I am so excited for you guys to see all the content that I have planned for September. It's gonna be a blast. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you go fix that so you don't miss any of those videos when they come out. It's gonna be so fun. We've got a move-in vlog and then starting classes, and it's just gonna be a really, really fun month. So I am so excited to be bringing you guys along for all of it. But that is it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like on it for me down below and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.
I like to